So for those of you who aren't aware, in the Season 2 of Warzone, there was a little bit of an issue that came about with the audio on the game. It seems like they made a big mess of the audio and footsteps were very difficult to hear. And I got to the point where you saw many videos online that you probably saw yourself of best audio settings for Warzone, how to fix audio in Warzone, how to hear footsteps in Warzone. They've seemed to fix the audio. Footsteps are a lot easier to hear. However, that's not the reason for this video today. So for those of you who aren't really in the Twitter circle, there's a guy on Twitter, I'll leave his @ in the description. His name is ArtIsWar. And he specialises in filter and audio optimizations for Warzone. And he's got a recent video he's just dropped today, which I'm trying out right now. That's what you're hearing my game as. And it's primarily made to make footsteps more audible in the game. I'll make sure as well to leave both videos from him in the description for anyone who wants to try this out for themselves. I mean, I heard that guy there from a mile away. So yeah, I don't think you can get these changes on console, which is unfortunate. But you can if you're on PC. All you do is download a few applications. But if you're on PC, all you gotta do is download a few applications on your computer. Run the tutorial in the link in the description from ArtIsWar himself, and voila, you've got the audio. What I will say is the audio at the moment feels very boxy, but the point of the audio is not to make the game sound great, but it's to bring the footstep audio up. That's the whole point of this. So what he's done is he's got rid of a lot of the low end frequencies, bringing up the frequencies that allow for the footsteps. Forces your PC into surround sound audio, so you have better directional awareness as well. What's he doing? Hello. And I don't know if it's picking up very well in the gameplay, but if it is, you're probably hearing the footsteps very clearly in the game. I'd like to get an example for you. So you could hear the water at the start of the game. Now, this audio setting for his video is subject to change. It's his first day of updating it since the improvements to the base game for audio. And I'd say my feedback at the moment is just that it feels a bit muffled, a bit boxy in general. But the actual ability to hear the footsteps, no issues. Now, of course, the footstep audio is primarily for Warzone. It's not really meant for multiplayer, but we can still get the benefit to an extent. Let's bring up the tack a little bit, shall we? So as you can see, I hope you've heard that then. I heard him wherever he was before he was coming to that window. Excuse me. Can't fucking see, boys. There we go. Perfect example there for you as well. I tell you what, the change in the audio is so different than the default and then what you might be used to, because apparently the game, I don't fully understand it, but it's either it didn't have surround sound or prior to this, it wasn't actually supported, or it was, I don't know if it is now or it's still just forced itself, but like I said, it takes a while to get used to. It's very boxy. I can barely hear my own. So the update's only been out for a day now. This is the second day. So how you finding it so far? I know the RAL got a big nerf. That was meta prior to this. Feels like it's the Hemlock and the Tack again that's going to be meta, which is nice. It's nice to see an AR meta. Though I don't know if the RAL might come into fruition. Oh, hello. That one's more time will tell situation. It certainly sounds like sometimes, again, just take getting used to, that people are closer than they are. And that's purely because the footstep directional's so good that you can hear someone behind a wall and you might think that they're actually... I mean, listen to how loud he is. He actually sounds closer than he actually was. But again, that just takes getting used to. That's not a complaint, that's just me having to get used to the audio. Ow. And if you can hear just how quiet the gunshots are, listen to that. Night and day difference when you're trying to hear the footsteps. But yeah, let me know what you think of the audio. Again, I know it's something different. It's not perfect audio quality. There's stuff going to change with it. We have to realise is that it's primarily focused on bringing the footstep audio up, not making the game sound perfect. But let me know how you think. Make sure to follow me on Kick, where I go live near enough every day, stream a Warzone and other games, and I'll catch you next time.